I'm right here.
Boss battle against the invisible beast, Perseus. Not a very difficult boss, except for the first stage. Once you get rid of his little crown that keeps him invisible, he's very easy to kill. I didn't do a very good job against the first stage of him here. I lost a lot of health, and you're going to see that here in a minute. I didn't do a very good job, but you really don't need a lot of health for the last part of the boss. So you'll probably notice that you can kind of see where he is. You can see a little predator shadow that he has. And he has a couple different attack patterns. One attack pattern that he has is he'll do 5 or 6 attacks in a row, or like he just did right there. And then after he does that, you can get a nice chain of hits on him. Also, we'll use his sling and throw some magic at you, so you gotta watch out for that. And typically after he does his sling attack, he'll do a long chain of attacks. So you can use that to your advantage. You can also see his footsteps in the water to locate him. When he's doing those long chains of attacks, just hold block. You can block all of his attacks, so it's pretty easy to get through. I probably should have used the barbarian hammer against this guy. That would have made it a lot easier. I probably should have used the barbarian hammer a lot more throughout the game, actually. Oh, one thing I just remembered against this boss: don't use the L1 plus circle combo very much, because a lot of times what will happen is if you do that while he's invisible, you'll get him to the point where you have to press circle, but you'll be in the middle of a combo and you can't cancel out of it. And then he recovers from being dazed, and then you have to hit him a whole bunch of times again. So anyway, after you get past that point, you crush his invisible helmet, I guess. And now he uses the sun to daze you. So as soon as you see him kind of reach for the sky, just start pressing left and right really quickly on your directional pad, or not on the directional pad, on the joystick. And it's pretty easy to avoid his attack after he tries to cheap shot you. And if you can get a good chain of hits on him, you can actually knock him into the wall and do quite a bit of damage, which is pretty helpful, but that's hard to do. As you can see, Kronos' rage is also really effective, where it stuns him and makes him block, so use that to your advantage. So keep beating the shit out of him. Put him in his place. Eventually he'll run to the very back wall. And then after you do a couple more hits on him, you'll be able to press circle and do a couple and take care of him.